Hello and welcome to JFWA Academy News. I'm your host, Shayla Pointer.
And I'm Elizabeth Melton.
In preparation for homecoming this weekend, it is Spirit Week at the Academy.
Our Shining Knot interview today is with JFWA Academy sophomore, Austin Boger. Austin has a very interesting hobby, doesn't he?
Yes, Austin has been drag racing cars since he was only 9 years old.
Let's hear what he has to say about his drag racing career.
Thank you to Austin for being here. So, Austin, tell us about yourself a little bit.
Well, I'm a junior drag racer. As of the moment, I'm going to be the champion. I'll probably be going to the World Finals for, I think that's in Memphis. And other than that, I don't do much besides play guitar. I do some guitar playing, and that's really it.
Wow, that's so awesome. So when did you start racing?
I started when I was 9 years old, and I was probably running about 10 seconds at that time, and then I gradually sped up over the years. I've been racing close to 7 years.
Wow, that's awesome. So you're 15?
Yeah, 15.
And for 7 years. So what made you want to start racing?
Well, my dad had asked me when I was about 6 years old if I wanted to race, and I told him no. But a couple years later, we started getting more into it, and I started liking it more and more, and I told him I wanted to do it. So we started to, and got us a car, started up, and we actually got the first car when I was 8 years old.
Okay.
We had to do some work on it, and I didn't actually get to start till I was 9.
Oh, that's neat. So is it something that runs in your family since your dad asked you if you wanted to do it?
Not really. He used to race some in North Carolina, but that was just kind of for fun. It wasn't competition.
Oh, okay.
So
You just had
did a little bit. I just kind of had the opportunity.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was going to
took
say. So you just had the opportunity. That's so awesome. So you said that you're going to go to the World Series for it?
There's a World Finals in Memphis for all of the champions from all the different racetracks and stuff. That is actually from other tracks across the world.
What is the biggest award that you've won with?
In 2015, I won the track championship. That's the biggest one I've done so far. I was probably the youngest track champion that we know of. I was 13 whenever I won it. And one of my friends down there, he was 14, so we think I was probably the youngest one. And that's probably one of the biggest accomplishments I've ever done. And there's a track championship, and then there's one called the Summit Super Series. I won both of them that year. And this year, I may only win the Summit Super Series, but the person who wins that is the one who gets to go to the World Finals, not the track champion.
Do you think that you have a chance to go to the World Finals?
As of the moment, I am in second place in the points, but I'm first place in Summit Super Series, which makes me go to the World Finals. There's only 2 races left, and if I can hold up my position, then I'm going to be going to the World Finals.
Wow, are you excited for that?
Yes, but no. Yes, because it's probably a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Oh, definitely.
But no, because it's usually freezing down there, and it just takes a long time to get down there and all that stuff.
Yeah.
It's still kind of fun to do, something I get to go enjoy.
Yeah. So is your race car, is it personalized that you made?
It's kind of personalized. We bought it from, I don't know who, but we bought it from someone else, and it was running how fast I am right now then. We had to slow it down to about a second slower, but as of the moment, yes, it actually has been personalized.
That's so great. So thanks so much, Austin, for talking to us today, and we'll see you next time on Shining Knots.
I'm looking forward to seeing his racing career progress.
Yes, it should be really exciting now that he's old enough to race without a speed restriction.
Now let's see what other students had to say about their experience at JFWA.
So what do you like best about the academy?
I like how everyone is close and how the teachers are so helpful and everyone tries to be a part of something, and when they try, they are a part of something, and everyone tries to get involved, and everyone's just helpful and kind, and I just like it.
So what is your favorite part about the academy?
I like how everybody is nice and tries to be a part of everything and tries to help out with smaller students, or the smaller students like to help the bigger students.
Stay tuned for our Knots Camera Action sports segment after the break.
Hi, I'm Chrissy Bradley.
And I'm Dakita Williams. Welcome to Knots Camera Action, our sports segment for J. Frank White Academy. So, Chrissy, today we're going to talk about the elementary school cross-country team, right?
Yes, we are. We're also talking about the upcoming basketball season. But first, Elizabeth Melton sat down with the elementary cross-country coach, Jim Melton, for an interview. Let's see what he had to say.
Hi, today I'm here with the elementary cross-country coach of J. Frank White, Mr. Melton. How long have you been coaching?
Well, this is my first year as an official coach, but it's I've been helping out for a couple of years now with the middle school and high school teams.
How do you coach?
That's kind of a tough question. It really depends on the athlete. A lot of things that we want to do are, particularly with the elementary school, we want to teach them to enjoy the sport. So we want them to have fun, but at the same time we want to teach them the right way to run a lot of times. But mostly we want to develop that passion for the sport.
How do you deal with athletes that play multiple sports?
Wow, that's almost every athlete at the academy. We have such a talented group of kids from top to bottom, and they have a lot of interests. But for us, the way we deal with them is to sort of communicate as coaches, particularly when they're doing multiple sports in the same season. A lot of times our seasons overlap. So we want to communicate with the other coaches and be sure that we're not overtaxing the athlete, and that we find the sport that the athlete really excels in and enjoys. And that one takes priority usually.
What have you seen that you want to improve on?
Well, again, with the elementary school, it's really just improving the way they run, helping them to develop a good form for running that they can use throughout their middle school and high school, and maybe even on to collegiate athletics and cross country.
How well has your team done this season compared to other seasons?
This is probably the third year for the elementary cross country program, and we've done very well. We have a couple of athletes who are very good. We have a As a matter of fact, we have a state qualifying meet coming up soon, and I expect that we'll have at least one and probably two athletes going to the state competition this year. So we've really done well.
Thank you.
Congratulations to all the elementary and middle school runners who qualified for the state meet, which was held on October 21st in Knoxville. Participating in the meet were Marley Caldwell, Georgia Robards, Eli Johnson, Sam Wright, Macy Caldwell, and Ella Wynn. Great job, runners.
Marley Caldwell was the regional champion, winning the girls' elementary 1-mile race with a time of 6 minutes and 8 seconds. At the state meet, facing fields of nearly 300 runners from all across the state in each race, both Marley and Macy finished in the top 40 runners. Congratulations to all the state qualifiers and to all the elementary and middle school runners who represented JFWA with fine performances all season long.
Freshman and first-year runner Presley Cole just wrapped up a successful cross-country season. In 7 of the 8 races she ran this fall, she finished in the top 3.
They had a great season this year.
They really did. And on November 1st, Justin Poland was the overall winner of the Zombie 5K held here on LMU campus by the One Health Initiative. Jacob Melton was the second overall male finisher, and Elizabeth Melton was the second overall female finisher.
JFWA has a big weekend coming up.
Yeah, we do. The J. Frank White Homecoming is this Saturday, November 11th. Homecoming events will include Alumni Hall of Fame inductions, homecoming court, and basketball games at Textron Arena starting at 4 o'clock p.m.
I'm looking forward to it. Thank you for joining us for our Night's Camera Action Sports segment. Stay tuned for Nightlife after the break.
Guess what? I have some news for you. There's free food right there, junk food. You see that truck? Oh, jeez. It's a 2 Michelin star chef. All for free, ladies and gentlemen. All for free.
Here we have a panzanella with summer vegetables and pesto. Enjoy. How we doing?
Fantastic. So what do you got going on underneath that plate there?
This food is really about to be thrown away.
Yeah.
Bro? Is there something wrong with this food? Where did you get it from?
From farmers markets. They put aside the ugly vegetables and the ugly fruits.
Carrot top, soft avocados. It was all food that was going to be discarded.
Even the drink you had is made from like a little bruised peach. Did it taste a little bruised?
Great. It was good.
The average person throws away 24 pounds of food a month.
That's a lot.
Isn't that a lot? Go visit savethefood.com for more information. Thank you. Junk food time!
Welcome to our Nightlife segment. On October 31st, JFWA held a costume contest all throughout the school. The winners were chosen in 3 categories: elementary, middle, and high school. The results for elementary students were Avery Thompson in first place. A tie between Lucas Joyner and Sam Wright for second, and Marley Caldwell came in third place. Middle school winners were Oliver Cohen in first, Eli Melton in second, and Olivia Johnson in third. The results for high school students were Olivia Robertson in first, Mackenzie Lipscomb in second, and Connor Snow in third. Congratulations to the winners and good job to all those who participated.
Congratulations to the junior class on winning the Penny War. The Penny War is an annual competition hosted by the J. Frank White Academy Beta Club to raise funds for Relay for Life. September 15th marked the 11th year that the J. Frank White Academy Beta Club participated in the relay, and the first year for a newly founded World Culture Club. Members of both clubs volunteered their time and energy to make and sell treats at the relay. Together with LMU sponsorship, the J. Frank White Academy team raised approximately $3,700 to help the fight against cancer.
First Priority members recently participated in See You at the Pole. After the rally, members greeted students and faculty, sharing breakfast biscuits as they entered the building.
On October 12th, members of the Harrogate City Fire Department visited J. Frank White Academy to teach students the importance of fire safety, while giving students the opportunity to wear equipment that firefighters work in. Students were also invited to tour the fire truck that was stationed outside of the academy.
Thank you to Cumberland Ford for hosting a driving fundraiser for our school on September the 30th. Held in the J. Frank White Academy parking lot, participants were invited to test drive Fords from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Over 100 participants came out to show their support for the Academy. We are very grateful to everyone who attended.
October 5th was an exciting evening for the Academy. Shayla, would you like to explain what happened in downtown Middlesboro?
Of course. Our school participated in the Levitt Amp Series Festival in downtown Middlesboro on October 5th. JFWA offered a kids' corner, complete with face painting, an instrument petting zoo, and a steam bridge building project. The World Culture Club participated by selling pupusas. Thank you to everyone who visited us, and a special thanks to all the students and teachers who attended. Thank you for joining us for our second episode of J. Frank White Academy News. See you next time.